The late, great Mark Twain went on to say this: a man's character may be learned from the adjectives which he habitually uses in conversation. So, in this week's message, I'd like for all of us to come together and think about this, whether you're a sales leader or you're a sales professional. What I'd like for you all to think about the way you're communicating, the way you're communicating right now with your clients. Are you communicating with them or are you connecting with them? Two distinct differences. You see, the words and the messaging that you use right now is either going to connect you to your clients or it's going to disconnect you from your clients. The great leadership expert out there, John C. Maxwell, John went on to say this: connecting is the ability to identify with people and relate to them in a way that increases your influence with them. So, again, are you communicating with your clients or are you connecting to your clients? It's an interesting thing to ponder, but connecting with your clients, this goes beyond your words. To really, and I mean really, connect with your clients, you must think beyond the words that you all use. You must communicate your feelings. You got to bring positivity, and more importantly, you got to bring an authentic attitude to the forefront when you're communicating with your clients. Here's what I'd like for us to think about. Please key in on me with this. And if you hang out with me at all in selling from the heart, there's and I bring this to the surface, there's a distinct difference between sales reps and sales professionals. But when it comes to connecting and communicating, key in on this one with me. Sales reps communicate to connect on a surface level. Sales professionals communicate to connect below the surface level. One moves the relational needle. I'm going to ask all of you, can you guess which one that is? Think about this. Are you communicating information succinctly so that your clients quickly understand without having to decipher complicated sentences or vague sales jargon? I oftentimes refer to vague sales jargon as sales crapola. But here are the two most commonly used phrases I see amongst the sales world. People buy from people, and people buy from people they know, like, and trust. See, those two phrases are used now. They're going to be used long after we're off the face of this earth. But here's what I want us to all think about. If y'all are going to use those phrases, then what are you doing to build your people skills and your relational skills? How well are you connecting to your clients? It's all about, if you want to connect, it's all about clear, and I mean clear communication. 100% clear communication. But when you all hide behind catchphrases and buzzwords, it's not a way to lead your sales life. You see, complicated words, and I mean complicated words, they create disconnection more than they create connection. To quote the late, great Albert Einstein, he said the definition of a genius is taking the complex and making it simple. You see, simplicity gets your message across. Simplicity is understandable, and simplicity requires less time to explain. In other words, if you're using unclear and overly complicated, cliche-ridden sales jargon, this reflects upon you with unclarity and canned thinking. Again, are you connecting or are you disconnecting when you're conversing with your clients? You see, in my opinion, there's no substitute for simple business conversation. Because, as Albert Einstein once said, if you can't explain something simply, you don't understand it well. Salespeople believe that, simplicity is dumbing things down when they use plain words, but it's not. I'm just going to ask you all, ditch your ego and keep things simple. Keep things simple. I will leave you with this: simplicity. Simplicity in your communication fosters connection. Simplicity creates connection, and simplicity creates loyalty. Think about that this week. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you because we're building this movement. It is a freight train. We are building a movement around authenticity, being genuine, leading with your heart. Here at Selling from the Heart, we just simply call this giving a rip. Give a rip about your clients, give a rip about your career, give a rip about your marketplace, your community, your family, your friends. I do know this: your clients and your future clients, they'd rather connect and do business with a sales professional who sells from the heart as opposed to a sales rep who is an empty suit. Have an amazing week.